Send this message to your relatives and acquaintances. I swear by Allah, whoever hears this and their faith increases, the reward of it will be written for you as well from Allah. I was healthy. I felt myself absolutely healthy. One day before leaving the hospital, approximately at 9 in the evening, a friend of mine came to visit me in the hospital. We went downstairs. Everything was peaceful. The next day, I was already supposed to be discharged. A wheelchair was standing there. So I said to my friend, "Sit down, I will push you." But he said, "No, better I will push you." Then I sat down. He took the chair and ran. Then we stopped between the maternity and children's departments. We sat there on a bench. After a few minutes, I suddenly felt a dizziness, and I started being unable to breathe. Like, in that moment, as if I were suffocating. I was suffocating like that. When breathing became difficult, I told him that I was feeling bad. "Call a doctor, call the doctor. I don't know what is happening." But he tried to reassure me. "It is nothing, don't worry. Better drink some cola. Everything will pass." He sits in front of me. He's on the bench, I'm in the wheelchair. Then he said this to me, but I'm not hearing him fully. I'm already inside a certain cloud. I'm losing my consciousness. I'm seeing nothing. I feel where I'm being overturned. My whole body trembles. My head spins very much. I screamed. I screamed at him. I don't know what is happening. Suddenly, my whole body swelled up. It inflated me, exactly like a balloon, especially the face. It almost bursts from the tension, and a cramp begins in me. My right hand lifted upwards. I felt the agony. The wheelchair overturned. I flew out of it, trying to grab my right hand with my left hand, the one that the cramp held. I screamed very much. I felt myself burning over a fire. I felt them roasting me in the fire. Until death. I knew I will die now. I'm totally in agony. I was in the agony of death. It swelled me totally. It swelled me totally. Then he ran with me to the department. 1 minute before dying, before I left this world, I saw someone running towards me. I screamed with my last strength. Someone heard and ran. After that, I don't know what happened. I already died. The doctors took me and they tried to bring me back to life, but my soul had already left my body. I fell into some kind of field, an open place, like a field. In the field, there were very beautiful flowers. They were not in this world. An amazing place. These flowers changed their colors every second. I was left in wonder. I didn't understand where I had fallen. Where am I in this place? What is happening? Then I saw on my right, in this flower field, some kind of tunnel. Below, approximately half a meter height from the ground. And at the end of the tunnel, there was light. A special light. Strong like sunlight. Generally stronger than what can be imagined. Much stronger. Special. A very beautiful light. A very kind light. I am looking at it. I try to understand it. I try to understand it more deeply. When I tried to enter its essence, it pulled me inside, to the depth of the tunnel. Inside the tunnel, it was very, very dark. Absolute darkness. Total darkness. Full darkness. I was wondered, how can this be? I only saw the light. I came to this place through that light. Now, such darkness. This is wonderful. Then they took me away. Who took me? Who took me away? I don't know this. At the time they took me in, I knew. Trees stood on two sides of the tunnel. Behind the trees, at the top, souls stood in rows and rows. I, without seeing this, only knew it with an inner feeling. These souls were high. High. Some were judged, and the command was issued for them to stay in this place. Others were also judged, but a command was not issued. They stood in that place and waited for the court's decision. And again, there were souls. They stood in that place because they didn't have enough merit, savab, to come to the court. These are terrible torments that cannot be imagined. Great torments for the soul. Especially the souls on my left side suffered hard torments. The souls on the right side also suffered torments, but not like those on the left side, not for a great sin. In that way, they took me along the tunnel, along the dark road. I am not fully understanding where I am and what is happening with me. They are taking me against my will. I don't ask anything from them. I repeat, I don't know who took me. In that way, I went. At the end of the tunnel, I fell into a world. This was the first world I fell into. And this world was very much like our worlds that we live in here. There was the sky and all other things, things accustomed to us. I look at my surroundings. I try to understand where I am. From the right, suddenly, my grandmother and my uncle, they had already fought, passed away. They approached. They came to receive me, and they cried. They saw me and cried, but I became very happy from seeing them. I saw them and became happy. They stood very close, near me. It felt to me like that. They are very close. I tried to get close to them, to touch them, but when I took a step, they suddenly moved forward. The distance with them became large, like between the earth and the sky. It is not possible to get close. It is not possible to touch. If I don't try to get close, they were very close again. In that manner, several times. When I understood that it's not possible to catch them, I stopped these movements. At that time, I heard my grandmother's voice. She was crying, crying, screaming, crying again. In the place where I stopped, the darkness came again and gloom reigned. They took me again along some road. In that manner they took me, until I ascended to the second world. The second world, the world where I finished my road at the end.